art. She had this huge arm and she hated it because I lost control. And the arts have always been on the periphery of my life, but I felt I had to focus on business, so I kind of denied my true self. And I've been writing on and off for myself for a long time. I started a memoir when I was about 30, and then I realized I hadn't lived yet. So, although I had just come back from Australia, I'd lived there for 8 years, and I was like, oh, this is great, I'll write about this, but I wasn't ready to do that. So instead I started painting, and I had never painted before, but I just went to Sam Flax and I bought a bunch of stuff.
Photography and modern art. I'm an active member of the Museum of Modern Art and the new museum down on Bowery. I go to a lot of art openings and exhibitions. I like walkthroughs with the artists being there so they can kind of explain, because sometimes you look at stuff and it's like, I don't get it, I'm not sure what they're talking about or what they really focused on, so those studio tours can be a lot of fun. And there's an opening of Indian art, Indian from East India at Phillips Capuri Tuesday, and it's completely free.
Yeah, I get the information. I'll post it on the blog.
Right, some of the stuff I get by snail mail and some by email and some by not at all.
Right.
So, but it's generally fun, and the blogger can go and take pictures of us all drunk and put a little flavor into the. So that's on Tuesday from 6 to 8.
That's
So
right.
no
You
one else
can.
can keep the show.
That's right. You can post it on the Petit Salon blog that's already up and just
Phillips Capuri,
yeah.
450 West 15, from 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. It's a great open space. It's an auction house, and it's at 450 West 15, from 6 to 8. Phillips Capuri, D-E-P-U-R-Y, and they have auction openings once every 6 weeks or so, and they're not very good about letting you know.
But now I spent last night, watching the movie Elizabeth in slow motion and then digitally taking pictures of the jewelry and the costuming and everything. And then I do drawings out of the biomedical books, and what I'm trying to do is meld that together. I normally paint in oils, but I find it very cumbersome. I like the immediate. I wanted to be a biomedical illustrator.
Special markets division. We work with companies to do that, and it's a lot of fun. It's learning about the music and the history of music, and
It's not creative, I mean, I think it's pretty creative.
it is in a way, but it's not physically creative, mentally creative a little bit.
It counts.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's interesting to see. There's a lot of different feelings about music nowadays. Some good, some bad. In terms of it should all be
It just
free.
wasn't creative enough. So I ended up getting my BFA in illustration and my MFA in painting. And I did a lot of work out of college, working in galleries, doing commissions, and actually did yellow page illustrations, which should date how old I am at this point.
What do I do? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, I have my own company. I do research, market research, consumer research, focus groups, moderate focus groups. Do a lot of research writing. I was in advertising for more years than I